Hi everyone, Happy New Year. I'm going to do my 2023 energy reading this evening. So if you'd like your own personal private energy reading, you can click the link below to be taken to my Etsy shop. They are $20.23. I offer this special in my shop every year. It's the same price as the year, and it will run until about January 15th. So we're going to start off by seeing what spirit of darkness and light is going to be with us primarily in the year 2023. What spirit is going to be walking with us and helping us, and with what in 2023. So we're going to get an overall spirit and see who's with us. And we have, ooh, I like it. And the undercurrent, I'm going to look at the undercurrent. Spirit of, this is the top card that told me to look at. I couldn't get them out fast enough. Spirit of the lighthouse, which I love because I love the lighthouse here where I live. Return, belonging, guiding light. Spirit of the sun, energy, vitality, resurrection, and spirit of Christ. It's absolutely amazing. I love it. Forgiveness, reconciliation, unconditional love. So these are the three spirits. The initial one was the lighthouse, but I was wanting to and guided to look at the top and the bottom, which we're going to do this reading with an angel deck. So we're going to get some soft angel energy in here for this year as well. So focusing on year 2023, we've got the angels, Archangel Michael to guide, protect our time and space. What the angels want us to know about this upcoming 2023. Hearing this song, Children of the Sun, Children of the Sun. I'll look it up and put a link below so you know which one. There's probably a lot of songs that have that in it, but I think that's the name, but I can't remember who sings it. So I feel a lot of ascension energy, with Christ energy here, and the sun and the guidance. The lighthouse would indicate spirit guide to me. It says guiding light, return, belonging, but it also to me is like that, the light is coming in, the guiding light, spirit guides. I just feel a lot of spiritual direction, ascension, energy coming in for 23. You can even see the sun over the arm here on the Christ card. And I also feel that like time frame, like if anyone's looking for time frame, that was compassion. I'm just going to put it back. I feel like when the sun starts to get, the days start to get longer, what is that, the 21st solstice, whatever, till Easter, you're going to see more, you're going to be being guided more between that time, like when the light starts to get longer, the days start to get longer, and I think it starts right at the 21st of December, up into Easter time. You're going to see more things coming together where where you're being guided to, where you belong. There's going to be a coming together feeling with this, but a definite guiding energy in that time frame. So December 21st to Easter. I don't know what day Easter is. If anybody wants to put that in the comments below, it's always welcome. Or I can look it up and put it down there. I gotta look up that song and put it down there. This one fell out too, beloved one. I am helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationship. So it could be something to do with that in that time frame. I just feel like really shuffling a lot, but probably because I was getting that extra message. So what is not following? The first one is what is not following us into What should we leave from 22? What energy is not following you into 23 or following us into 23? And it is outdoors. Go outside, get some fresh air, and connect with nature to relieve stress and gain new creative ideas. So I kind of heard outdated. So I feel like when I turned it over, there's nothing wrong with being outdoors. In fact, I recommend it. So it's not that. I know it's not that. Go outside, get some fresh air. What's not coming with us is, I feel like outdated. It could be things that are outdated, but I get a sense when I feel into it is being outdoors, outside the door. Like outed, you know what I mean? Like literally the word on here is what is really drawing me. Outdoor, like I'm outside the door. So it feels like being an outsider. What is not following us into 23? It's like a Five of Pentacles type of feel. Like somebody put you out, like you're outside, like rejection, abandonment, go outdoors. Like when I looked at that, the go, like this felt like, it felt funny to me, like go outside. It's like go, somebody telling you, putting you out. It's not good. You know what I mean? Like there's a feeling here that is, but that's an outdated belief within self and like an old wound, if you will. So that is something that's not coming with us. Is being outside that door of connection to others or connection to feeling whole within yourself, right? Or feeling that something needs to be healed. There's an outdated belief inside that has this being put out type of feeling and being outside that door, and kind of being separate from others, so maybe someone in particular, but it's that sense of separation when you're put on the other side of that door. That's the feeling that I'm getting from that card. So that's what's not following us into 23, is that sense. If you have that, it's like an abandonment, rejection wound, putting out. Five of Pentacles, less than, lack, separation, is not coming into 23. Because there is no separation. That separation, that is an illusion. Because we are all one. So 2, what is the overall theme of your 23? And we have life review. Archangel Jeremiah, take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that is unbalanced. So it's like a judgment card kind of energy to me. But the theme is just that, taking inventory. So this is going to be a year where, you look at how far you've come and celebrate that, instead of perhaps looking at, how much further you have to go. But it's also in looking at, what led up to now, what has made you into the person that you are today. So there's a bit of reflection here, but the energy is coming up as a life review is the theme, and that's what it's going to feel like. And it's really, when it says take inventory of your life, and you're really looking at what needs to be healed, what needs to be released, not just like shoving it down or ignoring it. Like really looking at it, dealing with it, taking inventory of it. So there is that in the theme for the 2023. Really dealing with what's going on, healing anything that needs healed, unresolved, and rebalanced. What is your love life energy in 23? And we have leadership. Archangel Gabriel, it's time for you to assume your leadership power and position and lovingly guide others. So, guide, there was the guiding light back here too. I'm going to say I saw that guide energy. So it could have to do with, a coming together, being guided together in your love life if you're not with someone. But this is about communication. So I feel like there's going to be strength in communication in love life. And that is key, right? In a relationship, communication is absolutely key. So I feel like either you or your partner or both are going to take leadership roles. And, again, if one person is in a leadership role, that means the other one isn't able to speak, right? So there's going to be, I feel, a balancing, because we're talking about it's coming on the heels of that life review, and it's to rebalance. So I feel like the communication, each person is going to take a leadership role in the, you know, the back and forth of communication and listening and understanding what's being said. And I feel a sense of seriousness within communication, in relationships. So that's going to be key, working on communication in your love life energy in 23, which, yeah, is going to be important. And it says lovingly guiding others. So there's going to be, you know, it's not going to be harsh communication. It's going to be working things out in a loving way. What is your financial energy in 23? We have divine order. So it's like justice card. So that could indicate, says everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see the underlying order. So I feel like the justice card in the aspect of, you know, balancing your finances, but it says everything is as it needs to be right now. So if there is something that is not, you know, stellar in your finances, they're indicating that it's, there is an underlying order to your finances, but I get a sense of that, justice. So there is balance coming up. So you could be spending more time on a budget, balancing your finances, like the outgoing, the ingoing, like really taking, inventory. And they keep taking me back to this card. Like, this is the thing, like, you're going to take inventory on what's unbalanced, and it has to do with love life, you know, communications perhaps not been balanced, finances, things that are not balanced. I feel like there's an equal balance in all areas of our lives in 23 where there may not have been. It's to resolve, to change, or heal anything that is unbalanced. Really looking at it, taking inventory of it, is to really sit and look at it and go over it, and to resolve, to heal or balance it. So I feel like that's coming in love life with communication. I feel it's coming in finances with, you know, balancing, you know, perhaps debt to income ratio. There's going to be more of a equilibrium, if you will, in your finances, and you're going to get to it. You're going to start really, like, if it's an issue, you're going to start facing it, dealing with it, and bringing it more into balance. So yeah, that is interesting, because it's like shutting the door. I get this sense of like shutting the door on the past, where we have felt like maybe we have fears we couldn't face these things and deal with them, or tackle them, or resolve them, because the word resolve, like, this card is really key, I feel like, to the rest of the reading. And this is like putting this out, you know, energetically. It's like shutting the door on, you know, being left out, or shutting the door on things that we don't want to deal with, or we don't want to face, or we don't want to tackle. And then we really, you know, the theme is we're going to actually do that. We're going to sit down, we're going to look at it, we're going to go over it, we're going to change and heal the unbalanced energies in our lives, period. Whether it's love life, health, because I don't have a health placement, but, you know, it would run the gamut of everything that we have shut the door and didn't want to look at, right? That's not coming with us anymore. When we're outside that door, when we don't want to like open it and look at this, we don't want to look at that, we're gonna face it, we're gonna open the door, we're gonna look at this, we're gonna look at that, we're gonna balance things out and heal them in 23. In what areas should I place my focus energy for best results in 23? This is number 5, and it's angel therapy. And it's give your cares and worries to us angels and allow us to take your burdens. So I feel like de-stressing, for one. Of course, if it's your spiritual connection, your spirituality, definitely focus there. If that's the thing that de-stresses you, because angel therapies, they want us to give them our burdens, right? So wherever you can off your burdens, but not onto other people and burden them. No, you want to de-stress in healthy ways. So I feel like that's where, whatever that is for you, if that's, you know, exercise, if that's running, if it's meditation, if it's yoga, if it's journaling, if it's just good daily practice, self-care with eating right and taking baths and giving yourself time to read, or, you know, whatever it is for you to de-stress, that's where you should place your individual focus for best results this year. Really focusing on giving yourself that time, giving yourself the gift of that. energy. And it can literally be, for some people, you know, therapy. You know, maybe that would be something like journaling. If you need to talk with somebody, focus on that. Wherever you will get the best stress relief, I feel is where you need to focus. For some people, it's walking, running, yoga. And I've listed and named the gamut there, but I mean, I'm sure there are other things, hobbies, biking, kayaking, wherever you can kind of get in your zen and give spirit your worries, and offload those burdens and energies, you know, out of yourself. So, and it could literally be talking to the angels as well. There's nothing wrong with that. So the superpower, what is our superpower in, I must say 26, 23, I don't know why I said that, in 2023, is creative writing, and it's going along with the Gabriel. So Gabriel's come out twice here. I'm just going to see Raphael, Raguel, Gabriel, Jeremiah, and Jophiel are out on the table as well. So make time to write down your thoughts in a journal or pen an article or book. So it could be for some that this is literally our superpower is in our writing, but if it's not, it's in our throat chakra. Our superpower is in our, you know, communication. It's in our expression. So that is key this year, is expressing ourselves, and obviously working through things that we've kind of shut the door on and left out, you know, we don't want to deal with. But the other message of this is also what's not coming with us is feeling left out, you know. But when we're doing these things in our life, when we're shutting out, not wanting to deal with things that are unbalanced, you know, it can be reflected back to us as, you know, feeling like we've been rejected or feeling like we've been abandoned, because it's like that inner feeling we're already doing that when we're not looking at things in our life we need to deal with. So it's just that whole sense of that there is a past pattern, something there as well that is just not going to be coming. We're going to turn the page on that and move forward and resolve things, balance things, face things, deal with things in 23. I feel and our communication is key to all this as well. So hopefully everyone has enjoyed this reading, and let's not forget our saints that we started out with in the beginning. We have the Spirit of Christ, we have the Spirit of the Sun, which I love that, and we have the Lighthouse. So also summertime can be important, but I felt the energy of when the daylight becomes longer, or the days start to become longer, the 21st of December solstice to I feel right to Easter time is going to be important for, you know, things coming back together, returning things, being guided by spirit back to the light, if you will. So angel blessings, everyone, oceans of love, and yeah, happy New Year.